Smoking Den. I'm your host for this evening, Smoky Dan, and tonight we are going to get patriotic on you and review the Christopher Columbus of cigars. This is the CAO America. Beautiful presentation, beautiful double band, stars and stripes. Take the foot band off, and you can see this. It's got a pinstripe on it. It's a Connecticut broadleaf Maduro wrapper that's ribbed with a regular Connecticut leaf wrapper. I doubt this is what the CAO calls the Potomac. It's a 5x56 big ring gauge Robusto, though I doubt it's what General Meade was smoking during the Civil War. This cigar is made in Honduras with, let me see if I get this right, Dominican, Nicaraguan, Italian, and American Lajero tobaccos. Interesting mix. I've smoked quite a few CAOs in my lifetime, never one of these. So between me and my Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtle here, hopefully this will be as interesting an experience smoking it as it is looking at it. Let's give it a little toast here on the foot. Wow, big mouthful of chocolate that just melts right in your mouth, like a little Hershey kiss of smoke. Having a little bit of trouble with the draw here. Chocolate's the prevalent flavor, coating the back and top palates. Teeny bit of earth and a teeny bit of just a smidge of pepper. Quite full-bodied. Yeah, chocolate mingling with the earth. So far, very tasty. I'd be a little bit bummed if CAO made a cigar and called it after our great nation, and it ended up being a dud. I don't think this one's going to be. Spice is coming in a little bit more, especially in the top palate. It's got a slightly sweet finish, but I can't make out what the sweetness is just yet. Sort of like somewhere in the middle of like sweet cedar to sweet leather. It's tasty though, can't deny that. Obviously, I got a couple inches left to smoke on this bad boy. So we'll be back in a couple of seconds with the verdict on your YouTube screen. And we're back with the verdict on the CAO America Potomac. And not a whole lot more to report here. The flavor profiles remained pretty consistent. The flavors about halfway through start becoming a little bit more muted, but it's still very tasty. One report that I do that I need to talk about, though, was that towards the beginning it started tunneling pretty badly. And I'm very pleased to say that it corrected itself. Did not have to touch it up with the lighter. That said, I did it using a little trick that I'm going to share with you. Anytime you have a cigar that's starting to burn unevenly, what you want to do is rotate the cigar so that the part that's burning a little bit more slowly is in the bottom, because the oxygen that's in the bottom of the cigar flows faster than the oxygen that's in the top. So if it's a slight tunneling issue, it should even itself out. And if it doesn't, then you touch it up with the lighter. But still, it's a nice little trick to have in your quiver. That chocolatey flavor with a little bit of spice. It's a good cigar. In fact, I'm going to go off and say this is probably one of the best CAOs that I've ever smoked. It really is tasty. I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10. And I mean, beautiful, beautiful appearance. Very, very good smoke. Price-wise, you're looking around $6 to $7, maybe $8 for a larger size at your tobacco shop. If you like CAOs, you gotta try this one. If you haven't had a lot of CAOs, you gotta try this one. It's definitely one that, you know, if the flavor profile sounds like something you'd like, and it should, you gotta try it out. The burn's been terrific. The ash, it's a handsome ash. The draw problem I was having in the beginning, well, I gave it another cut, and that helped things out. It's still a teeny bit tough, but really not enough to detract from the smoking experience. I'm usually not a big fan of big ring gauge cigars, but I definitely can make an exception for this one. In any case, if this is your first time to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Feel free to leave a comment below. I'm always happy to hear from you. And until next time, keep smoking whatever you're smoking. And we'll see you around for the next review.